concept of little brother is a common theme across rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of a matchup. And when the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs, there is nothing little when these brothers start battling. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line, it's Klein. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Caught in the backfield, it's Klein. And this defense has its work cut out to get this on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Wolverines are flying down the field. To the air, it's Underwood. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the handoff. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. They'll run the toss. Spins away from the defender. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Spartans offense will take the field for the first time. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's second 10. Finds his man. It's Marsh. Turning it on. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. That's caught. It's Marsh. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Childs. Makes the grab. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Spartans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete to the left. Sprinting away. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it first and 10 now inside the 50. To the ground with the back. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications.
There he goes.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something pop.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. A great catch and run for 6.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Childs. Finds the tight end. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. To the air on first down. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Wolverines. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. Looking for room, it's Frazier. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now on the move. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Underwood. Throws toward the end zone. Grabs it inside the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Moving away from pressure. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be...
Got some room to run. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Belling. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to go deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Childs. Here's a Heat. He's open on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The Spartans are on the move. A 1st down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Fit it in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
He'll get in there as they draw 2 points closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his... And now the hip knocks it loose. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Caught.
That is how you play defense. You drop back, you let him catch the football, you go attack, you don't let him break tackles. Really nice execution by the defense.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And his throw is incomplete. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
Finds space on the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Spartans want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback now breaking the field. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Klein. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter up. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown Wolverines. Once he got some room, it was over.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going for the big play. And it's picked off for the third time today. Quick step and go. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Simpson. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Belling. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air, it's Childs. Oh, they're after him! Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Childs. He turns that loose down the right side.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
A strike downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. On the ground, it's Frazier. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. That's caught. It's Marsh. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Trying to take it back. He smashes his way through again. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. Finding an escape route. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much. In the rivalry, in the conference play, in recruiting, Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. Just takes one play, David.
Yeah, and these guys are a bunch of underdog guys, right? These guys are the ones that are talked about in this rivalry as inferior to Michigan all the time. You got a chance to keep fighting, showing what's inside your chest.
Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. Gonna look downfield again. He'll get rid of it. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than throwing another pick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The short hands, it's Marsh. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A first down for the offense. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
At the 46-yard line. First down for the offense.
Handoff to the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Keene. Finds his man. It's Morgan. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
At the 22-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that well, good coverage.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking for a huge play. And it's caught inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's another first down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Calls his own number. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Childs. He's got the tight end. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Spartans! Great job by the back on the option.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Catch in the middle. It's O'Leary. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Wolverines line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. On the run, it's Frazier. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback, get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
There he goes! No, he got loose! And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty!
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. On the ground, it's Marshall. Discards him with the stiff arm. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Keem. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Defense will use a timeout, 22 seconds remaining in the game. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The offense changing the play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires left. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. And in a two-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple more times. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan Trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.